up, everybody? This is your boy DJ Mixmaster, and welcome back to Soul Calibur 3. So, last video we ended up having the story. Who was it? Oh yes, Nightmare, the Tale of Souls, Nightmare. And so we're gonna move on to another character, another one of my favorites, Talum. So let's go ahead and get started. Led by the whispers of the wind, Talum pursued the source of the evil energy in the mountainous lands and arrived at a watermill in which only children lived. She stayed there to treat a boy whose body was emitting evil energy. The boy refused her offer of more drastic treatment, but Young Sung, who had also been staying in the watermill, convinced him, and the boy made a miraculous recovery. During the treatment, Talum saw a vision. The currents of the winds flowed far to the west, and a beautiful sword laid there. Feeling a sense of excitement she could not identify, she set out on a journey west, with the children's thanks echoing in her ears. Shortly after leaving the city, she encountered Young Sung, who had followed after her. He coaxed her into traveling together, saying that it would be more efficient than searching alone, and Talum resumed her search for Soul Edge along with him. Young Sung seemed to be underestimating the danger of the cursed sword, but since she was sure she could convince him as they traveled, she assumed that for now anyway. They entered Europe, the most likely place to find rumors of massacres caused by the cursed sword. The two of them traveled to Europe, gathering information. There were rumors of incidents likely to have been caused by the cursed sword, but they were all events that had occurred several years in the past. There was nothing that would help them locate the sword now. The two of them were now standing at the entrance to an arena. It was Young Sung's idea. Soul Edge was known as the ultimate weapon. The warriors who gathered here might know something about it.
Watched over by the Almighty Ones, they unleash their fury.
Some things can only be conveyed through battle. This is gonna be great!
Versus Gladiator. Fight!
Win!
Woo!
You win!
You're so empty inside.
Let's see what you've got! Versus Rock. Fight!
Win! Come on! Please, don't get up! Stay! Win! Come on! Fire! Win! Fight! Please, don't get up! Win!
Alright!
You're so empty inside.
They gained a small amount of money and a little information. Amongst what they learned were two items that might be useful. One was information stating that there was someone who was researching the Azure Knight Nightmare, the former wielder of Soul Edge. The other was a rumor that there had once been a warrior who had received a message from an ancient god to destroy Soul Edge. Which one should they investigate? We're going to investigate the warrior who had communicated with an ancient god. Talum and Young Sung investigated the story of the Oracle Warrior and discovered that the message had come from an ancient Greek god. The two of them headed for Greece at once. When they stepped into the ancient temple, a swordswoman appeared before them. It seemed to be the Oracle Warrior herself. When Talon announced that she wanted to purify the twisted evil of the cursed sword, the swordswoman requested that she demonstrate her strength and will.
Her desire to save her children from darkness drives her to battle.
I'm sure I can do it. I'm ready to fight you.
Versus Sophitia. Fight!
Win!
You win!
I will follow the wind, wherever it may go.
Yes! Woo! Talon masterfully defeated the swordswoman, demonstrating her strength and will. The woman told them what she knew of Soul Edge. The information would surely prove useful. However, they did not learn the location of Soul Edge. They put the temple behind them and once again traveled throughout the land. A man appeared before them who claimed to know of the cursed sword. Young Sung considered him suspicious, but information about the sword was precious. They could not pass up the opportunity.
Do not involve yourself with that sword if you wish to live. I shall have to kill you if you continue. You're better than I expected. Your skills are quite impressive.
There's no other way, is there?
Versus Zasalamel. Fight!
Win! Please, don't
Woo! Alright.
You win!
Please, listen to the voice of the wind.
That sword! You must mean Soul Edge! I place my curse upon you, you with the power to straighten what is twisted. Without responding to her words, the man with a sigh disappeared into the shadows. It seemed there was no doubt that he knew about Soul Edge. He might be trying to use its power for evil. It would be foolish to ignore him. Follow the man with a sigh. Young Sung entered the tower, surprised by the sound of falling gears, but there was no time to explain to him. Talon followed the man with the sigh, but he was already long gone. Young Sung chased after her, and out of breath, asked for an explanation. Obviously, we have to investigate this man. Talon's instincts told her that the man with the scythe was dangerous. He was probably scheming to use the cursed sword for evil purposes. In doing so, he would surely bring himself grief as well. Talon convinced the reluctant Young Sung, and the two of them investigated the man, but they learned almost nothing. Young Sung insisted that further effort would only be a waste of time, and Talon had no choice but to give up. Their journey in search of information about Soul Edge continued. Eventually, they learned of an alchemist who was researching Soul Edge and decided to pay her a visit. After listening to Talon and Young Sung's tale, the woman showed a faint smile and warned them not to get involved with the cursed sword. When Talon responded that she could not do that, the woman peered at her, as if studying her. Just like at the temple of the ancient god, Talon was to be tested again.
She seeks the sword, that may be her only salvation.
I cannot lose this fight.
Well, aren't we cheeky? This'll be fun.
Versus Ivy. Fight!
Woo! Let's go!
You win!
I hope I'm making some progress.
Talon felt like she was being watched. We're gonna go ahead and hurry on ahead. Talon and Youngsung obtained information from the alchemist and continued their journey. For a little while now, Talon had felt evil energy coming from the Western Sea. In a port city, they heard tales of a ghost pirate ship and wondered if that might be the source of what they were feeling. The two of them boarded a ship. Their sea journey proceeded uneventfully for several days. But then dark clouds suddenly filled the sky. Talon felt a presence approaching and ran out onto the deck.
I have no need for weak souls.
Versus Cervante. Fight!
Out of my sight!
Yes! Woo!
You win!
That was scary.
She defeated the undead pirate who was possessed by evil energy, but her ship was all but destroyed. The two of them managed to cling to some wreckage and were saved by a ship that passed close by. The ship was heading for Ming. Youngsung said that Ming had sent out teams searching for Soul Edge many times in the past, but in order to obtain that information, they would need to infiltrate the mansion of a high-ranking officer and steal it.
She has found the true meaning of strength.
I'm sorry, but I must defeat you.
Are you ready for this?
Versus Xianghua. Fight!
Win! How's this?
Dang it! Oh, oh man!
You must cut your own path through fate.
Ah, so much for the path, dang it.
8.
I have to do my best.
Okay, I have to do this. Let's go!
Versus Xianghua. Fight!
Win! Take! Take! Win! It's over! Please, don't give up! If I had a choice, I would never. But...
They successfully obtained the information, but they did not feel very good about what they had done. Their work was well rewarded, however, as they secured some very useful clues. As they went over the information, they found a rumor about a certain warrior. It seemed he was boasting that he would destroy Soul Edge. The Ming officer had judged this information as nothing more than empty boasting. But... search for this warrior. They located the warrior quickly. However, the man in question was said to have been holed up inside the ruins of a giant labyrinth for some time. Many people had been lost in the labyrinth, and the local people tried to stop Talim and Young Sung from entering for their own sakes. Upon feeling the fearsome spiritual force that oozed from the labyrinth, they understood why the local people feared it. The two of them lit their torches and stepped inside.
Entrust your noble soul in your sword.
I won't give anything less than my all.
It's too late to cower in fear.
God damn it, it's Arthur!
Versus unknown soul. Fight!
Ah! Dang it!
You lose.
You are not worthy to challenge.
9.
Is there no other way to solve this?
I will never yield to the likes of you.
Versus unknown soul. Fight!
Ha!
You win.
The wind is calling me. I must move on.
Had he been a thief, or perhaps someone challenging the labyrinth as a form of training, as the man they sought did? They didn't learn his true nature, but they did succeed in driving him off. They continued their progress through the labyrinth, but their food was running low and they were worn out. Judging from the airflow, there was an exit nearby, but... let's go further in. As they proceeded further in, the air grew thicker. For a while now, they had been feeling as if there were someone following them, and that feeling made them all the more nervous. Whoever it was draped in evil energy. A few moments later, they sensed their pursuers' intent to kill.
His poisoned blood fuels his rage against the world.
Wind, share with me your courage.
You will have no chance to strike.
Versus Raphael. Fight!
What a joke! Nice try! Time to perish! Feel this!
Ah! Dang it!
You lose.
Realize your place in this world.
9.
Okay, I'm ready.
Would you like a taste of my power?
Versus Raphael. Fight!
Feel this!
Woo! Okay.
I know this will be difficult, but
the man that appeared had given himself up to the evil energy and had been transformed into something no longer human. The battle ended, and silence once again returned to the labyrinth. Had Talum succeeded in saving his soul? Just how deep was this labyrinth? She wasn't even sure if they were heading for the center anymore, but there was nothing to do now but keep going. Unfortunately, we can't keep going because I've lost. Oh, man. Oh well. The two put the labyrinth behind them and once again pursued Soul Edge. They succeeded in picking up its trail and arrived at a cathedral in an area far from civilization. There was no doubt that Soul Edge was here, but the evil energy was calm. What did that mean? Puzzled, they proceeded into the cathedral.
I'm impressed that you made it this far. Not bad at all. My dream is about to be realized. You, however, are not worthy of witnessing this glorious moment. Leave this place at once.
Versus Zasalamel. Fight!
get there.
Oh, that's dumb! I almost had it! Dang it!
You lose.
Finally, everything will come to an end.
9.
Please, don't stand in my way.
Very well. This should be interesting.
Versus Zasalamel. Fight!
Get there. Get there.
Woo!
You win.
Phew, that was close.
Impressive. I did not expect such power. But I did not come all this way just to die here.
Such a large distortion. I must find a way to stop it.
Versus Abyss. Fight!
soul.
9.
Wind, guide me.
You would stand against me. Prepare.
Versus Abyss. Fight.
Yeah, we're not doing that again.
You lose.
This is absurd. I shall break you like a twig.
9.
I'm sure I can do it.
Versus Abyss. Fight. You lose.
Your end is here.
9.
I have to do my best.
Versus Abyss. Fight.
Get there.
No! I was right there! Ah!
Such fragile existence.
9.
Wind, share with me your courage.
Versus Abyss. Fight.
Wind, get there.
Yes!
You win.
I must go. This isn't over yet.
Ugh.
Such a pure wind. Please, lend me your strength.
Hey! Is it over now?
Yes. Now. Finally.
Whoa! Are you alright?
Uh-huh.
Oh, man! So Soul Edge is really gone?
You still haven't given up?
Well, yeah.
Even after everything I told you?
Ah, come on. It's okay. It's gone now anyway.
It's not okay.
Hey, it's getting dark. We'd better get going.
Hey, I'm still not done talking to you.
And there you have it. Talem's Tale of Souls. Ah! I'm so upset that I couldn't get to Night Terror for this one, man. Anywho, with this, I believe this is a good place to take a break. Next video, we'll move on to the next fighter. So, like and comment on the video, subscribe for more gameplay. And with that, see ya. Peace.